God is great, Don. You're the next contestant on the Tom Bomb Law. Price is right. Come on down. There we go. We are live for the last live stream of the week. Boy, it's been a hectic, busy week. My wife's had doctor's appointments. I had a doctor appointment yesterday. It's not fun getting old, but that is part of life. Semi-truck 75 was the first in here at 1:32 p.m. Semi-truck was first. God is great came in at 1:45. He said, I left a comment 7 hours ago, but it disappeared. Haha. Semi-truck said, how's your day? God is great. It's 5 in the morning here, or almost 6 in the morning. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Locken says hello. Locken's in the house. Locken 99. So God is great gets a 2 plus. Locken gets a 2 plus. 5 plus. Semi-truck gets a 2 plus. And we'll see. Started right at 2 today at 2:05. We'll be ready to rock and roll. Get on to our Willie Stargell. Episode 292. Willie Stargell and Trivia ×2 and our FairField Friday. Hopefully everybody's having a great day today. Hopefully you all are. Right? So let me get ready down here and say, and early bird entries. So if you see some strange bandage, I don't think my arm will go this far, but that way you can see it now. I had to do a biopsy on my arm there to see if I have any carcinoma, any signs of skin cancer there. If so, they might have to take action on it. If not, at least they checked it to make sure. Right? So anybody else come in here? Semi-truck, God is great, and Locken, I think, are the only ones here right now. Give you a heads up, we are at 683 entries. So most likely actually, I think we do have enough right now. What do we need? 17. We got 2 and 7. Oh, who didn't I add in there? No, I added Locken. God is great, Locken, and Semi-truck are the only ones in here. So that gives us 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 gives us 94. We just need 6 more. Okay, besides the knee pain I have. There we go. All right. So I got 204. It's almost 205 to end the early birds. And then we will get into our trivia. Then we'll do our Willie Stargell biography. I do have a few cards underneath this blue sheet here. And then lastly, we'll do the FairField Friday. FairField opening from Locken 99. Right? So as soon as my computer says 2:05, we'll end the early birds and get into our trivia for today and the weekend. Hopefully you guys are going to have an awesome weekend. I know Titus is in Japan. They don't celebrate Labor Day, but we do here in the States. So it's a 3-day weekend for most people. It's a 3-day weekend for most people. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Monday's a holiday, but I don't do streaming on Monday, so I will be back on Friday. Semi trucks in the house right at 2:05, and that ends the early birds. That ends the early birds. Let me refresh my chat here and get this one here ready to go. All right. So we will start with our first trivia for the day. There is 4 choices, 1 correct answer. Whoever gets it right first will get 5 entries in the September giveaway. So yeah, these 2 trivias right here, if somebody gets them right, that will put this up to 7 prizes on the wheel for September. So we're picking up the pace on getting entries, possibly, we'll see. So moments in baseball. Moments in baseball. Our baseball birthdays for today, Friday, August the 30th, 2024, are Ted Williams, Kiki Collier, Tug McGraw, and Johnny Lindell. Johnny Lindell. Okay. Let's just real quick here. We'll go over. Let me go into settings here. I'm gonna just change the camera for a minute here until we get ready to do the bio. So you can see me. I should have started this way, but I didn't. But that's okay. So our first trivia here, good thing you can't read from this distance on the camera. It says, in the bottom of the 1972 National League Championship playoffs, who hit the game-tying homer for the Cincinnati Reds? Was it A, Bobby Tolan, B, Lee May, C, Johnny Bench, or D, Tony Perez? Go ahead and put your answer in now. First correct answer, we can move on to the next one. Oops, I just dropped my pen. Hold on a second. Logan 99 got that one correct. Jason got that one for 5 points. Logan 99. It was C, Johnny Bench. It was C, Johnny Bench. Okay, so let me get Lawkins. Oh, I'm like, what is going on there? Now we got to turn it on. 5 plus, I'll read it again. In the bottom of the ninth of the 1972 National League Championship playoffs, who hit the game-tying homer for the Reds? And it was Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench. Go ahead and read it to you real quick here. It says, the Pirates held a 3-2 lead with 3 outs to go. They replaced Ramon Hernandez, who had retired both batters he faced in the 8th, with Dave Giusti. Giusti's offering to bench leading off for the Reds was a curveball on the outside corner. Bench lifted it over the right field fence to tie the game. 2 outs later, with pinch runner George Foster on third and pinch runner Hal McRae at the plate, reliever Bob Moose threw a wild pitch and Foster scored, and the Reds won the pennant. So there you go. That was your answer, just so you see. Boom, Slang's in the house. How you doing there, Mickey? Thanks for popping into the stream there, Mickey. Boom, Slang. I'll give you credit here. Boom, Slang. Two plus. I'll give you credit for popping into the stream here, making an appearance. All right, our second trivia. Again, there is 1 correct answer out of the 4 choices. Whoever gets that first answer correct first in the chat will get 5 entries for the September giveaway. Okay, team history. Okay, who was the 2022 Associated Press Male Athlete of the Year? Okay, so first, oh, I almost forgot. This is the weekend trivia, so let's do Saturday, tomorrow, August 31st birthdays. Birthdays. Saturday birthdays for tomorrow are Frank Robinson, Eddie Plank, Claudel Washington, and Vaughn Hayes. And then our Sunday birthdays for September the 1st, 2024 are Jim O'Rourke, Gary Maddox, Rico Cardi, and Cloyd Boyer. So team history, who was the 2022 Associated Press Male Athlete of the Year? Was it A, Stephen Curry? Was it B, Justin Verlander? Was it C, Shohei Ohtani? Or was it D, Aaron Judge? Go ahead and put your guesses in now. All good, Donald. I'm binderizing some Don Russett. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't think I have too many Don Russets per se, but I do have tops. I got to get the new tops complete set, matter of fact. I think they're probably out on the market. I gotta get my bottom in gear and order one so I can get it in and have and be done with 2024 for most of my content. All right. So, any guesses? Semi Truck 75 got the 5 points with Aaron Judge. Okay. Who was the 2022 Associated Press Male Athlete of the Year? And it was Aaron Judge. It was Aaron Judge. All right. Judge broke Roger Maris's American League record by hitting 62 home runs. He also surpassed all National Leaguers who didn't earn their totals in the steroid era. So there you go. Semi Truck 75 got that. 82, 81, 82, and 83 so far. Gotcha. Well, that's pretty good there, Mick. I don't think I have many for that era. But as you get close, go ahead and post it maybe on your YouTube channel in your community tab or something. That's what I do for cards that I'm looking for. So if anybody wants to know what cards I'm looking for some of my sets, whenever I get some of those cards in, I do update the list that is on there. But without further ado, it is almost 2:15, so I'm going to get ready to do our, what is that? Oh, I see. What are you doing up there? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got it. So let's get into Willie or Wilbur Darnell Stargell. Willie played for Pittsburgh in the National League 1962 to 1982, 20 years. Intimidating presence between the lines and charismatic patriarch in clubhouse and dugout. Crushed 475 homers, many of tape measures variety, and hit most by any player during the 1970s. Like his round trippers, his 1,540 RBIs, also most ever by a Pirate, batted .282 over 21 seasons, all with Pittsburgh, and shared the National League MVP honors in 1979 and named MVP in 1979, the National League Championship Series and World Series. So that's his Baseball Hall of Fame postcard. That all these postcards depict their Hall of Fame plaque. Let me change the camera here real quick while we get to do the biography now for Willie Stargell. Okay, get that out of the way for now. Close that. Go here. Wilbur Dornell Stargell was born March the 6th, 1940, and passed away on April 9th, 2001. Nicknamed Pops, later in his career was an American professional baseball left fielder and first baseman who spent all of his 21 seasons in Major League Baseball, 1962 to 1982, with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Among the most feared power hitters in baseball history, Stargell had the most home runs with 296 of any player in the 70s decade. During his career, he batted .282 with 2,232 hits, 1,194 runs, 423 doubles, 475 home runs, and 1,540 runs batted in, helping his team win 6 National League East Division titles, 2 National League pennants, and 2 World Series championships in 1971 and 1979. Both over the Baltimore Orioles. Stargell was a 7-time All-Star and 2-time National League home run leader. In 1979, he became the first and currently only player to win the National League Most Valuable Player MVP award, the National League Championship Series MVP award, and the World Series MVP award in one season. In 1982, the Pirates retired his uniform number 8, and he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1988. As far as his early life, Stargell was born in Earlsboro, Oklahoma, but later moved to Florida with an aunt after his parents divorced. Later, he returned to Alameda, California to live with his mother. He attended Encinal High School, where his baseball teammates included future MLB players Tommy Harper and Kurt Mutton. Stargell signed with the Pittsburgh Pirates organization and entered minor league baseball in 1959. Sorry, let me get a sip of water real quick here. I have to get knee surgery, but I don't know when I will be getting it. Understand there are semi-truck. Minus the errors. Okay, community posts. Yeah. Pops. Someone posted on the PSAY is a live Facebook page about Jack Clark, 1989 Topps, arm missing, airbrushed on the card. I think after checking out other cards of his, he had a metal hook for an arm. And some cards have it brushed or just covered with a sleeve. Oh my word, really? That's interesting. Very, very interesting there on that. I did not know that. All right. So Stargell played for farm teams in New Mexico, North Dakota, Iowa, Texas, North Carolina, and Ohio. While on the road with some of those teams, Stargell was not allowed to stay in the same accommodations as the white players. Lodging for black players was located in the poor black areas of those towns. While in Plainview, Texas, he was accosted at gunpoint by a man who threatened his life if he played in that night's game. Stargell played, and nothing came of the incident. He might have quit baseball over the racial difficulties he experienced, but he was encouraged by letters received from a friend and baseball scout Bob Zook. As far as his professional career, beloved in Pittsburgh for his style of play and affable manner, Stargell hit 7 of the 18 balls ever hit over Forbes Field, 86-foot high right field stands, and several of the upper tier home runs as its successor. Three Rivers Stadium. Though he became known quickly as Willie Stargell, his autograph suggests that he preferred his given name, Wilver. Biographer Frank Garland relates that Stargell's family and friends called him Wilver, and the Dodgers broadcaster Vin Scully also made a point of using Stargell's given name. Scully said that because he used the name Wilver, he became Stargell's mother's favorite broadcaster. As far as standing, 6'3", with long arms and a unique bat handling practice of holding only the knob of the bat with his lower hand to provide extra bat extension. Stargell seemed larger than most batters. Stargell's swings seemed designed to hit home runs of Ruthian proportions. When most batters used a simple lead weight bat in the on-deck circle, Stargell took to warming up with a sledgehammer. While standing in the batter's box, he would windmill his bat until the pitcher started his windup. In the 1960s, Stargell made his MLB debut at the end of 1962 season at the age of 22. His 1963 rookie season was lackluster, but he enjoyed much more success the following season. His first as an everyday player, Stargell began and ended the season as a Pirates everyday left fielder, but spent extended periods playing first base as well. He hit the first home run at Chase Stadium in the first game played in the stadium on April 17th, 1964. He made his first of 7 trips to the All-Star game that year. He returned to the All-Star game the next 2 seasons, recording over 100 runs batted in both years and finishing respectively 14th and 15th in MVP voting. He won the first of 3 National League Player of the Month awards of his career in June 1965 with a .330 average, 10 home runs, and 35 RBIs. Frequent off-season conditioning problems came to a head in 1967 when Stargell showed up to spring training at a weight of 235 pounds. The team mandated that he diet to get down to a weight of 215. His batting average dropped more than 40 points that season, from .315 in 1966 to .271 in 1967, and his home run total was reduced from 33 in 1966 to 20 in 1967. The team had a personal trainer work with Stargell before the 1968 season to get him in the best shape of his career, but Stargell had a poor season. Manager Larry Shepard criticized Stargell's physique as too muscular. He finished out the decade with a strong performance in 1969, .307, 29 home runs, and 92 RBIs, and finished 21st in MVP voting. As far as the 1970s, Stargell enjoyed another fine season in 1970, batting .264 with 31 home runs and 85 RBIs and finishing 15th in MVP voting. On August the 1st of that year, Stargell collected 5 extra base hits, 3 doubles and 2 home runs in the Pirates' 2010 victory over the Atlanta Braves at Fulton County Stadium. He became the 3rd player after Lou Bordeaux in 1946 and Joe Adcock in 1954 to collect 5 extra base hits in one game. In the same game, teammate Bob Robertson also collected 5 hits, including a home run, not until Andrew McCutchen and Garrett Jones in 2012 would 2 Pirates collect 5 hits in the same game. The 1970 Pirates won the National League East title for their postseason berth since winning the 1960 World Series. They were swept in that year's NLCS by the Cincinnati Reds, but not before Stargell collected 6 hits in 12 at-bats, the most hits by either team in this series. Stargell's career moved to another level in 1971 at age 31. He won the first 2 home runs titles in 1971. His 48 edged out Hank Aaron's 47 on the final week of the season, and to date trail only Ralph Kiner's 54 and 51 in 1949 and 1947, respectively, for most by a Pirate in one season. He won the final 2 National League Player of the Month awards in his career in April with 347, 11 home runs, and 27 RBIs, and June with a 333, 11 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Yet he did not win the MVP award, finishing second to Joe Torre. Also in April, Stargell hit 3 home runs in a game twice, on April 10th at Atlanta and on April 12th at home. In 7 of the next 9 seasons, Stargell finished in the top 10 MVP voting as his career moved onto a Hall of Fame track. He was a member of the Pirates World Championship team, the Pirates defeating the Baltimore Orioles in 7 games. The Pirates lost the first 2 games of the series, which Stargell said that media began referring to as the St. Valentine's Day Massacre before Pittsburgh's comeback. Willie Stargell continued to post excellent numbers in 1972 with a .293 average, 33, and 112, finishing 3rd in MVP voting behind Johnny Bench and Billy Williams. Get another sip of water here. Sorry about that. The past is alive. All right. Beginning in 1975, after years of experimenting at the position, Stargell moved permanently to first base. He never played another game in the outfield. In 1977, Stargell hit his 400th career home run on June 29th against the St. Louis Cardinals. Stargell originated the practice of giving his teammates embroidered Stargell stars for their caps after a nice play or a good game. The practice began during the turbulent 1978 season when the Pirates came from 4th place and 11.5 games behind in mid-August to challenge the first-place Philadelphia Phillies for the division title. The season was scheduled to end in a dramatic 4-game showdown against the Phillies in Pittsburgh, in which the Pirates had to win all 4 games to claim the title. Following a Pirate sweep of the Friday night doubleheader, Stargell belted a grand slam in the bottom of the first inning of the season's penultimate game to give the Pirates an early 4-1 lead. Although the Pirates relinquished that lead later in the game and fell to 2 runs short after a 4-run rally in the bottom of the 9th inning, thus eliminating themselves from contention for the pennant. Stargell called that 1978 team his favorite team ever and predicted that the Pirates would win the World Series the following year. The Pirates did win the World Series in 1979 in a similar style as they had ended 1978 season. From last place in the National League East at the end of April, the Pirates clawed their way into a first-place battle with the Montreal Expos during the latter half of the season. They excited fans with numerous come-from-behind victories along the way, many during their final at-bat, to claim the division pennant on the last day of the season. At his urging as captain, the team adopted Sister Sledge hit song, "We Are Family." Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, that's my shameless plug for trying to entertain you with music. As the team anthem. Then his play on the field inspired his teammates and earned him the MVP awards in both the NLCS and the World Series. Stargell capped off the year by hitting a dramatic home run in Baltimore during the late innings of a close Game 7 to seal a Pirates championship. The home run was the third of the series and coincidentally credited Stargell with the winning runs in both Game 7s of the two postseason meetings between the Pirates and the Orioles in 1971 and 1979. The 1979 World Series victory also made the Pirates the only franchise in baseball history to twice recover from a 3-1 deficit and win a World Series. Previously, they had done so in 1925 against the Washington Senators. For the series, Stargell went 12 for 30, along with his 3 home runs. He also recorded 4 doubles and for 25 total bases, which remains tied as the World Series record. Reggie Jackson having set it in the 1977 World Series, and his 7 extra base hits, 3 home runs, and 4 doubles in 1979 World Series also set a record. In addition to the NLCS and World Series MVP awards, Stargell finally took home the elusive MVP award as a co-winner along with St. Louis's Keith Hernandez. At the age of 39, Stargell is the only player to have won all 3 MVP trophies in a single year. He shared the Sports Illustrated magazine Sportsman of the Year award with NFL quarterback Terry Bradshaw, who also played at Three Rivers Stadium for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pirates manager Chuck Tanner said of Stargell, "Having him on your ball club is like having a diamond on your finger." Teammate Al Oliver once said, "If he asked us to jump off Fort Bliss Bridge, we would ask him what kind of dive he wanted." And that's how much respect we had for the man. In the 1980s, Stargell played until 1982, but he never appeared in more than 74 games after 1979. He retired with 475 home runs despite playing much of his career at Forbes Field, whose center field distance was 457 feet. Hall of Famer Roberto Clemente estimated, perhaps generously, that Stargell hit 400 fly balls to the warning track in left and center field during his 8 seasons in the park. The short fence in right field, 300 feet, to the foul pole at Forbes Field was guarded by a screen more than 20 feet high, which ran from the right field line to the 375-foot, 114-meter mark in right center. Three Rivers Stadium, a neutral hitter's park, boosted Stargell's power numbers. The Pirates moved into Three Rivers in mid-1970 and hit 310 of his 475 home runs from 1970 until his retirement. Despite turning 30 in 1970, Stargell's 2 home run titles came in his first 3 years at Three Rivers Stadium. Stargell's last game was on October 3rd, 1982 at Three Rivers Stadium against the Montreal Expos, batting leadoff and hit a single off Steve Rogers. He was then pinch run by Doug Forbel and subsequently was replaced by Richie Hebner at first base. As far as his long home runs, at one time Stargell held the record for the longest home run in nearly half of the National League parks. On August 5th, 1969, Stargell hit a home run off Alan Foster that left the stadium and measured 507 feet, the longest home run hit at Dodger Stadium. He hit a second home run at Dodger Stadium on May 8, 1973 against Andy Messersmith, measuring 470 feet, 140 meters. Dodger Hall of Famer Don Sutton said of Stargell, "I never saw anything like it. He doesn't just hit pitchers. He takes away their dignity. Only 4 other home runs have been hit out of Dodger Stadium. On June 25, 1971, Stargell hit the longest home run in Veterans Stadium history during a 14-4 Pirates win over the Philadelphia Phillies. The shot came in the second inning and chased starting pitcher Jim Bunning out of the game. The spot where the ball landed was eventually marked with a yellow star and a black S inside a white circle until Stargell's 2001 death, when the white circle was painted black. The stars remained in place until the stadium's 2004 demolition in 1978 against Wayne Twitchell of the Montreal Expos. Stargell hit the only fair ball to reach the club deck of Olympic Stadium. The seat where the ball landed, the home run, was measured at 535 feet. It was replaced with a yellow seat, while the other seats in the upper deck are red. Upon the Expos' departure in 2004, the seat was removed and sent to the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. Bob Prince, the colorful longtime Pirate radio announcer, would greet a Stargell home run with the phrase "chicken on the hill." This referred to Stargell's ownership of a chicken restaurant in Pittsburgh Hill District. For a time, whenever he homered, Stargell's restaurant would give away free chicken to all present in the restaurant at the time of the home run. In a promotion dubbed "Chicken on the Hill with Will," Prince himself once promised the chicken to listeners if Stargell hit a home run. Stargell did homer, and Prince picked up a $400 bill at the restaurant. As far as his career statistics, totals are: he played in 2,360 games, 7,927 at-bats, 1,194 runs scored, 2,232 hits, 423 doubles, 55 triples, 475 home runs, 1,540 RBIs, 937 base on balls. His career average 282, career OBP 360, slugging percentage 5.529, OPS .889, fielding percentage .985. In 36 postseason games, Stargell batted .278, 37 for 133 with 18 runs, 13 doubles, 7 home runs, 20 RBIs, 17 walks, on-base percentage of .359, and slugging average of .511, and on-base plus slugging of .871. As far as later in life, after retirement, Stargell spent 2 years as a first base coach for the Atlanta Braves from 1986 to 1988, wearing his customary number 8. He was the first minor league hitting coach for Chipper Jones, and he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1988, his first year of eligibility. He had an awkward interaction with the Pirates that season when the team wanted to schedule a Willie Stargell night to honor his Hall of Fame election. Stargell refused to participate in the team's plans, still stinging from the team's refusal to even consider him for its managerial job that season. Get a sip of water again. All right. In the 1985 trial of alleged cocaine dealer Curtis Strunk, Stargell was accused by Dale Berra and John Miner, for both former Pirate teammates, of distributing Greenies amphetamines to players. Berra said that he had obtained amphetamines from Stargell and Bill Madlock, and he said he could get them from Stargell on any given day I asked him for one. Stargell strongly denied these accusations. Commissioner Peter Ueberroth later cleared Stargell and Madlock of any wrongdoing. Stargell returned to the Pittsburgh club in 1997 as an aide to Cam Bonifay, the team's general manager, and he also worked as a special baseball advisor to Pirates owner Kevin McClatchy. who called Stargell the ultimate class act. Stargell was hospitalized for 3 weeks in 1999 to treat undisclosed medical problems with one of his organs. A source close to the Pirates blamed Stargell's health problems on his gaining weight after retiring as a player. Stargell lost some of that weight, but gained weight again while working with the Pittsburgh front office. After years of suffering from a kidney disorder, he died from complications related to a stroke in Wilmington, North Carolina on April 9, 2001. In his latter life, Stargell had also suffered from hypertension and heart failure. A segment of Stargell's bowel was removed more than 2 years before he died. He had been in the hospital recovering from gallbladder surgery at the time of his death. On April 7, 2001, 2 days before Stargell died, a larger-than-life statue of him was unveiled at the Pirates' new stadium in PNC Park as part of the opening day ceremonies. As his death occurred on the same day as the official opening of the stadium against the Reds, the statue served as a de facto memorial for Stargell. As far as his legacy, the Pirates retired his number 8 on September 6, 1982. In 1999, he ranked 81st on the Sporting News list of 100 greatest baseball players and was also nominated as a finalist for the MLB Century Team. He threw out the ceremonial first pitch at the 1994 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, and Stargell also threw out the ceremonial first pitch at Three Rivers Stadium before the team's move after the 2000 season. After Stargell died, Joe Morgan said, "When I played there were 600 baseball players and 599 of them loved Willie Stargell. He's the only guy I could have said that about. He never made anybody look bad, and he never said anything about anybody." Willie Stargell's Foundation was established to promote research and treatment for kidney disease. Champion Enterprises sponsors a Willie Stargell Memorial Award banquet, which raises money for disadvantaged children in Pittsburgh. Stargell also worked to raise awareness of sickle cell anemia. He formed the Black Athletes Foundation, the BAF, shortly after President Richard M. Nixon identified the disease as a national health problem. In the early 1970s, for a decade, BAF, renamed the Willie Stargell Foundation, raised research money and public awareness about the disease. Starting in 1981, sickle cell awareness and fundraising was gradually assumed by the Sickle Cell Society Incorporated. The Willie Stargell Foundation transitioned to raising money for treatment of and research into kidney disease. Wilver Willie Stargell Avenue, formerly Tinker Avenue, is a major thoroughfare in his adolescent home of Alameda, California, connecting to the former Naval Air Station Alameda, and Stargell is honored with a plaque and plaza at its intersection with 5th Street. So there you have it. That is Willie Stargell's biography. And next we will go into his Hall of Fame stats. Again, Willie Stargell was a left fielder and first baseman, born March 6, 1940 in Earlsboro, Oklahoma in the United States. He died on April 9, 2001 at the age of 61 in Wilmington, North Carolina. He batted left and threw left. His MLB debut, September 16, 1962. For the Pittsburgh Pirates. His last MLB appearance was October 3rd, 1982 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. His MLB stats for his career, again, batting average, .282, hits, 2,232, home runs, 475, runs batted in, 1,540. The team he played for was the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1962 to 1982. His career highlights and awards: 7 times All-Star, 64 through 66, 71 through 73 in 1978, 2 times World Series champion, 1971, 1979, National League MVP, 1979, World Series MVP, 1979, NLCS MVP, 1979, Roberto Clemente Award, 1974, 2 times National League home run leader in 1971 and 73, National League RBI leader in 1973, Pittsburgh Pirates, number 8 retired, and he's in the Pirates Hall of Fame. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1988 with 82.4% on the first ballot. So there you have it. Willie Stargell's biography. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. We will put that aside here for now. I'm going to move the FairField just off to the right here while we share his cards. And again, it's not much. We will be putting one more S group together in here, I think, before we close this binder out, and I list who I've got collected in here. Got a few cards for Willie Stargell in here. Again, you'll notice they're all Pittsburgh Pirates. For these 6 and these 4 here, 82 Donruss, 88 All-Star. That's a newer version. These are both memorable moments here. And who's that? I think that's 2 Pittsburgh Pirates, or is that then and now or something? Willie Stargell and I can't make out who that is. Oh, Andrew McCutchen. Willie Stargell and Andrew McCutchen's on that card. And that is it for that for now. Let me just, I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side to make room for our FairField opening. Okay. Let me get this out of the way over here on my table. I'll finish that when we get going here. So we're going to open up the FairField next. All right. We will open up the FairField. And the temperature's getting a little warm in here. So give me a second. I'm going to turn on my fan, because I'm starting to get warm. It's probably why I drink a lot of water too. Okay. That. There we go. A little air circulating in this second floor of my house. The upper floor. It's always the hottest. All right. So let's see first what year this one was packaged. See if this is another one for this year, maybe. And 1 flap, 2 flap, 3 flap. The most important flap. Oh, this one is also a February of 24. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. Empty box. We've got that there now. Oh, by the way, I will be sending out my packages tomorrow for my Patreons and stuff like that. I know the payments aren't going to come in, but I trust my faithful few that are Patreons. So I will be sending that out. Robert, if you watch this later, I'll be sending your package out tomorrow. Sorry, with our doctor's appointments and stuff, that kind of threw me behind. I was planning on getting it out earlier for you, but it didn't happen. But this time, this round, we shall try to remember to get the pack here. Remind me at the end of the stream, right? So we will have some newer cards. We got 2023 Stars of the MLB, Rafael Devers. Okay, then we've got a 2023 Alex Verdugo with, oh, we got our gold Giants here. I guess you could say that's a serial numbered card, but that's the gold ones. That's the 1279 out of 2023. Alex Cobb. I'll at least get that in a penny sleeve here. That'll go with my gold cards and my subset boxes. That's pretty cool there. Get that one there. And the stars of the MLB. Got to hold out for those too. We'll do that. And let's see what else we get here. Looks like we get some newer stuff here. We got a Bowman here. Trevor Lonark. Zach Collins with the White Sox rookie card. Oh, we got a holiday card. Matt Olson with the Braves. Matt Olson with the Braves. All right, then we got a. Is that Rob or Ref? I don't see his name on the back here. Oh, there it is. It's Rob Nen. Rob Nen. We do get a Steve Yeager with the Seattle Mariners. We got a Cleveland Indians. Sam Horn. We got a Dave Malecki with the Cleveland Indians. And we've got a Jeff Reed with the Cincinnati Reds. We've got a Chuck Finley, heavy metal, for the Angels. We got a JT Snow, star rookie card, a Cecil Epsy, got a Thomas Kane, right? Got a couple of, got an Ozzie Guillen with the White Sox, a Kevin Seitzer with the Royals. All right, Bernie H is in the house. Bernie H is here. All right. Doug DeSense's with the Angels. Jim Genter with the Brewers. JT Realmuto with the Phillies. Kevin Pillar, Big League, with the Blue Jays. Ken Patterson with the White Sox. Tony Chica with the Giants. Nelson Santovina with the Expos. Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Tommy Herr. Another Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Who do we got next here? Ken Caminetti. Ken Caminetti, is that with Minnesota? Nope, Padres. Doesn't look like a Padre uniform. Mike Caruso. With, who do we got here? With the Chicago White Sox. I see it now. Saw it at the corner of my eye when I was getting ready for the magnifying glass. 1986 record breakers for Jim DeShales. Next up we got is Matt Anderson with the Detroit Tigers. Dan the Man Wilson, our new manager. Okay, then we've got Matt Morris. Matt Morris with the Cardinals. We got a Calamity Jane Looney Tunes Stars comic ball trick baseball with the Roadrunner. That's an oddball card, that's for sure. All right, Scott Fletcher with the White Sox. Luis Agallo with the Yankees. Reds leaders. That one, Pete Rose. That's not Dave Parker, that's for sure. I don't know, maybe. Phil Bradley with the Phillies. Brian Little with the White Sox. Chad Billingsley featured with the Jacksonville Suns rookie card, just minors. All right, next up is a Dennis Rasmussen with the Padres. Joe Skinner with the Giants. And we've got an Andy Hawkins with the Yankees. Brent Gates with the Athletics. Tony Tarasco with the Atlanta Braves. We got a Mike Trujillo with the Seattle Mariners. We got a Daryl Akersfeld with the Indians. Willie Wilson with the Cubs. Chet Lemon with the Tigers. Dean Palmer triple play, and a Doug DeCenzo with the Cubs. So nothing too earth-shattering there. Let's go into the Donruss now and see if we can find some Hall of Famers in here. Let's see if we can find some Hall of Famers in here, besides the puzzle piece. And that's a Carl Yastrzemski puzzle piece. Carl Yastrzemski puzzle piece. Okay. We got a Kirby Puckett All-Star card. Donruss 1990. We got a Dennis Walling with the Cardinals, a John Wetland with the Dodgers. We got a Nolan Ryan with the Donruss King of Kings. Ooh, we got back-to-back Nolan Ryans. Nolan Ryan with the Rangers, 5,000 strikeouts. Right? We got Ted Power with the Cardinals, Steve Sachs with the Yankees MVP, Mike Dyer with the Twins, Brady Anderson with the Orioles. We got a checklist card. Goes with my puzzle pieces. John Morris, not Jack Morris. Rick Rona with the Cubs. Morris was with the Cardinals. Jeff Hewson with the Expos. Steve Lombardozzi with the Astros. Xavier Hernandez with the Blue Jays. Oh, we got a Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star card. That's pretty cool. So we ended up with, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 Hall of Famers in there, which is pretty good, and two mulleters from the FairField box. I'm letting the kids watch. Missed the first 16 minutes of the stream, got home a little late. Oh, that's no problem there. I understand. No problemo. You're here now, Bernie. That's what counts. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, so we've got those. We've got these inserts. That'll go in my holdout for these. Gold cards. It's a serial number card we did get. 1279 out of 2023. And the Stars of the MLB for the 2023 tops of Rafael Devers. So there we go with our FairField opening for Friday. And with that, unless you have some other questions or anything, and all the star cards have, what's it say? Had error backs as well. Oh yeah, I'm sure there are. I've never really took all these and seen what kind of errors they have on them. But I know I can get it probably from the trading card database. So like these three here, the Kirby Puckett, the Cal Ripken, and the Nolan Ryan. 1990 Donruss. Yeah, I know that is a set that's prone to lots and lots of errors. All right. So, other than that, I can't think of anything else to go over. We've finished another week of Hall of Fame baseball player biographies. So, just in case you're wondering, let me scooch these over a little bit. I will give you a sneak preview and peek at our Hall of Famers for next week. In case you're wondering, get them up here. Okay. So next week for our 4 Hall of Famers, we will be having the following players. We will be doing Turkey Stearns, followed by Casey Stengel, followed by Bruce Sutter, followed by Mule Suttles. So you got Stearns, Stengel, Sutter, and Suttles from the Negro Leagues. Okay, that will be our 3 Hall of Famers for next week. Okay, let me get up here real quick, get into our end of stream entries. There we go. Start the end of stream. 2-minute warning. Appreciate everybody that's here. Bernie H, have a great Labor Day weekend, Donald, and everybody. Another awesome stream as always. Love the Stargell bio. Thank you very much there, Bernie. Bernie. It's a 2+. Right? Who else do we got in here? Bernie. We got Boomslang. Gets his 2+ at the end of the stream. Boomslang. God is great still here. All right. No locking. Locking already take off. Might have. And Semi Truck 75. Is he hanging around here? We did get a few thummies up today. Not too many for a Friday, but that's okay. It's a holiday weekend and people are busy. I hit the big 6-5 back on the 27th. Looking forward to retirement at the end of the year. Well, that's good there, Mickey. Mickey's getting ready to retire. The big 6-5. Big 6-5 for Mickey. All right. Oh, shoot. I had that typed in there and I did a reset. What did I do that for? Sorry about that. We got 302 coming up. There it is. Appreciate that. God is great. Yes. We thought it might be sooner, but it looks like early October is probably when her surgery will take place. But we've got a lot of doctor's appointments between now and then so they can monitor, get her ready, get her prepped, different things like that for the surgery. Early October, hopefully. Early October. So appreciate that. God is great. Boomslang and Bernie H. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Let me all right, there we go. Officially ended just a minute after, but I got Boomslang, I got Bernie H, I got God is great. All right, so I got everybody logged in here. You all have a great, wonderful weekend. Let me turn the camera around before I say goodbye so you can see my smiley face. I'm sure you don't really need to, but I only feel it befitting to let you see me when I am here. Why not? Is it going to change? No, I changed it. Where'd it go? Okay, I didn't. I saw a flash now. There we go. So this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veteran Sports Cards and more with our Hall of Fame Biography, episode 292, Willie Stargell, Trivia ×2, and our Fairfield writing. So until then, you all have a great and wonderful Labor Day weekend. Stay safe out there. If you're traveling, be careful. A lot of crazy people out in the world today. So you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you around the channels. Thanks there, Mickey. Appreciate you very much. All right. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and we will see you again next Tuesday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I've already got the stream scheduled for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If just pay attention in case I do change times if an appointment comes up. You know, if I think one, but it's just an early appointment in the morning on Tuesday. So other than that, I think we'll have a great day. You all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Till then, bye for now. As always, be blessed. You all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Bye for now.